You know, like horses, every once in a while, one comes around that just, moves like a thief in the night, and you can tell by their conformation and the way they move, and maybe the way they react to things, you can tell if it's a good horse or not. A horse like JC comes around only every once in a while. When you get to the better end of the horses, they have grit, and I think that it's something that he possesses, and his, along with the cow sense and the grit, makes him really good on a cow. He was very trainable when we started out, and good-minded and fun to train. And usually when they're young and you first start them and they give you that really nice first couple months of riding, you usually kind of know that they're going to end up being a pretty nice horse. So usually if you love them when they're 2, you'll probably love them when they're 3, but sometimes, those younger horses don't always let you know that. I trained his mother, and she was a very trainable, very athletic, very, very nice mare, one-time Pepto mare named Starburst, and she was out of a grade Starlight mare, but just was very trainable, and when we had JC as a young horse and started him, he was real similar to his mother, very responsive, very trainable. I think I, train him that way with trust, and that's kind of, I'd rather have the horse trust in me than if I have to intimidate the horse to get him to do something. So if they trust me, they're willing to do what I'd like to. The ownership of JC trusts me because I think they have faith in my ability to do the right thing with their horses. Steve and Tammy have been great partners with JC, and they understand the game, and they kind of make it fun, and I think they're enthused about, going down this road and sharing this journey together, and there's no pressure behind that. Some people might look at it as an investment that you have to win all the time, or make it work financially. So it's just fun when somebody kind of understands how it all works. As a cow horse, he's been good in all 3 events. But I think moving forward, we're looking at the world's greatest horseman, and because I think in the steer stopping he's going to do that very well also. So his potential, as a bridle horse, I think we're going to keep showing him and keep him out there for a while. We're going to stand him here at the ranch in 2026, and we're going to stand him here and stand him a stud.